I have a really exciting sneak peek to share about a feature that's going to be coming out soon. And then I'm going to hand the reins back over to Ernest to talk a little bit about another sneak peek feature that we wanted to share with you today. So today, my sneak peek is about the live run of show feature. We have been working on this for a little while, and we're incredibly excited that it's going to be coming to beta. So if you have any interest in this feature, go ahead and reach out to your CSM and ask to be included on the invite-only beta list. And what Run of Show is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to create an event timeline inside your session that you can manage throughout the event. So you no longer need to have a Run of Show document on the side of your screen that you're following along. You can put slides, polls, seed chat messages, tickers, a lot of the cues that you would typically use throughout an event, you can put into one timeline and use it directly there. And I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to share my screen once again. All right, so we are inside a Goldcast event. We're inside a session. The session hasn't begun yet, but I can go ahead maybe the week before, a couple days before, and I can go ahead and set up my Run of Show. So any assets that I've created, slides, videos, will all be accessible to me in here. You can see in our queue list, this session is a manual session. So we do have the start session queue and the end session queue, and those will not be movable because you always have to be able to start the session and end the session in a manual. But you can go ahead and add additional queues from down here, clicking this Add Queue button. And you have an option. You can share some slides. Let's go ahead and do that. We can decide also which slide we start from if we're not starting from slide 1. We can add that queue. We can go ahead and add a video that we want to play. We can add a survey. We want to open up our event feedback survey at the end. We can open a poll. And we can also share the poll. We can seed a chat message. Share where you're joining in from. Let's go ahead and save that. We can add a stage direction. So this is a great way to remind me to intro my speakers, mention the giveaway, reminder to click the CTA. I can also add a ticker if I want to, reminder to sign up for the event that we have coming up. I can link out to a URL if I want to. I don't have to. Add that queue. And let's see. And I can move my speakers, Jane and John, to the stage. All right, so now I've got a bunch of cues all set up. I'm going to reorder them now because I definitely want to move my speakers to the stage more at the beginning of my session. I'm going to open my poll. I want to move my stage direction up here because I want to do that first. That's in my intro. I can move my survey to the end. All right, come on, survey, move to the end here. I can drag this down here so that I don't forget to open it up at the end of the event. And, oh, it's getting a little angry with all the resorting I'm doing. All right, let's see. Let's run through some of these cues. So when the session is ready to begin, obviously that share session button is going to be available 30 minutes before the session starts. For right now, we can go ahead and do a dry run. So I'm going to go ahead and share my slides. I'm going to move myself onto stage. Oh, there I am. I'm going to give my intro where I'm going to mention my speakers. I'm going to talk about our giveaway. I am going to remind you guys all to click the CTA, and then I can click done here. Now I'm going to go through some of my slides. Oh, I only have 2 slides in this deck. I'm going to share this video. I can stop that video. You can see during that session, I opened that poll. I can share that same poll to the stage. I can move my speakers to the stage. Seed that chat message. You're going to see it pop right into the chat flow without me having to do anything. I can share this ticker. I'm going to go ahead and close the poll, bring down the poll, launch my end of session survey. I can stop my ticker, close out my poll, and end my event. If I had started my session, I could have ended it. But yeah, so those are some examples of all the different cues and opportunities for you to just run through all in order, all of the steps that you typically need to take during a webinar. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and pop them into the Q&A.